Hi, everyone. I hope you're having a great day. We are going to move on with our lesson about email, and we are going to be using the template that you created yesterday. You're going to come over here to Compose. And then remember, you've created a template, so I want you to actually use that template. Go down here to the three dots, choose Templates, and you're going to choose Teacher Email. Okay. So up here, we are going to do a couple of different things. On recipient, I want you to choose one of your teachers. It can be any teacher in the high school or VOTEC that you can send this email to. Let's type in Cepeda. All right. And you're going to put that in the to line. The template already named this email teacher email, but that is not an appropriate title. The subject line of your email should always be very specific towards what you are writing about. So in this case, you might say, thanks for all you do. Something that is going to clearly indicate what the topic of the message is. If this was inquiring about an assignment, you would put in assignment 12.2. So we're going to change all of this information. Okay, so dear Mrs. Cepeda, I am in your fourth period history class. All right, whatever class it might be. I am writing to, remember, you're going to delete the things that are not relevant to the email. So that's any place where you are going to change the structure. Now, remember, the whole reason for setting up this template was to remind you of the appropriate structure of an email. I'm writing to let you know how much I appreciate everything you do. Thank you for spending time helping me with my, budget assignment. Please have a good weekend. This does not have to be long. We are not going to be spending a huge amount of time on what we are going to say in this one, because the main focus of this is two things. Number one, we want to set this up so that it will have an attachment, which I'm going to show you how to do in a moment, and also to have a CC. All right, so that is going to be up here in the send box. We're going to come over here and click on CC. Now, the to line is the person that the email is specifically meant for. However, you want to send a copy to me so I can give you credit for doing this assignment. So you're going to type in Costanzo and add that. Or you can type in L'Esperance. Either way, you can even do both. This is what you should be typing up in your email. So the next thing we are going to do is add in an attachment, but we need an attachment first. And since this is Teacher Appreciation Week, you have two options. Number one, you can go here to Google Images and type in Thank Teacher Image. Scroll down through all of the images that you find and pick one. And then just take a screenshot of an image that you find. We aren't going to worry about copyright here. And once you do that, it's going to go into your Google Drive as usual. The other option you have is to make one that is more personal. So you can go to Canva and type in thank you card. That will give you a whole bunch of templates if you actually click on the enter button. If you feel comfortable doing this, that's fine. If you're, not sure that you want to spend the time or the effort to do this, that is fine also. But maybe you like this one and you're going to pull that out and you're going to customize this template, and maybe you write something very personal to them. And again, you can just take a screenshot of it and save it into your drive. So, but remember, if you're going to take the time to personalize this, make sure that you take out anything that isn't personalized. So obviously this info@reallyGreatSite.com is not relevant. You would take that out. And maybe you would change the text under this to explain why you are particularly thanking her for doing all the great things that she does. Okay. I'm going to go back to my inbox, and I'm going to go down here to either the attach files link, which is right here. You can see the little paper clip, or you can go into your Google file. All right. In my case, mine is an attachment. So I'm going to click on that. And since I took it as a screenshot, it is going to show up for me anyway, right here in my screenshots. So I'm going to attach that. The other thing you can do is you can drag and drop that into the email itself. Just make sure it doesn't cut off a sentence in the middle somewhere. So if you were going to do it that way, you might put your cursor there in that particular spot. I know that this is putting those files right on my desktop, so I'm going to go down and find that, and I'm going to drag it into my email and just drop it. So that is a couple of different ways. If you were going to send a document to a teacher, the best way to do that is to actually do it as an attachment. The other way you can do this is to click on the Insert Using Drive. Find the image that you've saved somewhere and click on it. And then that's going to put that right in your document. The assignment for this particular lesson is for you to actually create this email. Make sure that you have a teacher that you want to thank for their hard work up here in the to line. You're going to CC both me and Mrs. Lesperance. And you are going to write a polite, quick email to them to let them know that you appreciate their hard work. And then make sure that you attach that image in some way. Remember, always click send. All right. So if you have any questions while you're working on this, as always, let me know and I will be happy to help. Make good choices.
Under that car. Oh.